Oh, seven commanders. My name is Commander Will Fearion of the Vortex Squadron. It's going to be a day of days. Commanders, yeah. It looks like there's been some shenanigans happening at the community goal for the Trailblazer Echo collecting cartographic data for the upcoming Trailblazers release, which will include colonization and much, much more. I'm going to offer you today, I'm going to offer you five at least. Well, it's probably going to be way more than that, but bare minimum five ways you, as someone that can't turn in your data or otherwise, can help with the community goal and let's just say be a little bit safer than, you know, average because you'll lose the cartographic data if you die. But anyway, we'll get into that right about now. Alrighty then. I believe that we are doing okay. Something's going on. There's more shenanigans again today with my YouTube connector. So we're hopefully we're streaming. I guess I could check. But today, commanders, we're going to get into this. We're going to get into this and find out what we need to know, what we need to do, what's going on. We need to know. And so I'm just checking real quick what my status of my stream looks like, if that's a thing. If it's actually happening, it looks like it's happening. So my connector in OBS is like, meh, I'm not down. I'm not down with what you're laying down today, bud. So no connector. I'll figure it out. Hopefully there's lots and lots of folks that are interested in figuring this out. So all right, so here's the situation. Now a lot of you that are doing the community goal may not understand the way the universe operates is on a thing called BGS, or the background simulator. You can manipulate the background simulator to cause certain events to happen in a system. Apparently, I don't know if this is specifically correct, but apparently some individual or individuals went to the HIP 90578 system and caused the system to go into lockdown. Probably, most likely, could be wrong on this, but most likely it was because they killed a bunch of the police, and then that caused the system to react and then go, hey man, all the police are getting killed all the time. This isn't good. We better lock down everything because there's something shenanigans going on. So the station, which is the only thing in that system, I believe there might be a ground port, but the only thing in that system is locked itself down. So it can't be tampered with any further. However, that also turned off the receptacle, the receiver, the receiving contact for cartographic data also was affected in that lockdown. So anyone that went out of their way to go get lots and lots of data, or they went far away, like I told them not to, and didn't turn in, are now in a little bit of a jam because they can't turn in the cartographic data. Now the good news is that you can just put your ship away and you could wait until the lockdown passes. The FDev or Frontier Developments has extended the time frame to which you can turn in your cartographic data. Now, there's an upside and a downside of that. The upside is, oh goody, you don't lose, you don't miss out on the data that you were going to dump into the system. However, the other downside is that you will also not have to watch for when the station's available again. Now, I'm sure there'll be an announcement. However, with the weekend coming up, if it doesn't get unlocked until the weekend or whatever, then they will may not tweet out. So you might have to pay attention to some of the other sites like this one or any other community site where they might announce it for you. Otherwise, you're going to have to be in game and you're going to have to keep checking back. So, in any event, commanders, yeah, that's partially the background system. Also controls it has its own, like what they call a tick. So each day, roughly, each day or every few hours, I believe it's each day. There might be minor ticks too, but they're the major ticks for each day for the BGS. In my area, it used to happen around 10:45, 11 a.m. And so if you wanted to get things done in BGS, you had to do it by that time to make sure that the tick would reflect all the work that you've done. Now, I mean, without getting like too technical, how they explained it back in the day was that like all the positive actions and negative actions that you do in a system. Okay, like doing stuff for the minor powers that are there, the major powers, whatever. If you do missions for them, deliver things, turn in cartographic data, that's all positive reinforcement. However, if you do things like kill the police or kill people, in settlements or whatever, that would be considered a negative action. And each day those things are tallied up in little buckets. And all them little buckets, they get all together and they coalesce and they do their thing. So that's what happens. So every day there's a tick. I used to track the tick. I don't track it anymore because we haven't played BGS in a really long time. Let me get that camera going. All right. So today we're just going to go ahead. I'm going to show you some things. We're going to go ahead and still participate in the the trying to get the event system, back out of lockdown. And I'll talk to you about that. And that's what we're going to do today. In the meantime, while we're getting ready, we got Highlander first in today, 07 to you. Now, thank you, Highlander. I am going to try and pretend like you didn't say that. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and check it out. And go to back over to 90578 and deal with this. Okay. So now today I thought we'd take out Pearl. Now since I don't have my telepresence pilot anymore, Lord, she's been retired. I went ahead and put a fuel scoop on this one because I got into a little bit of a shenanigan yesterday where I accidentally shot someone on, a security personnel and was summarily given a bounty of 300 and I had to go to jail. And when I reappeared, I was 8 jumps away from my carrier in a Corvette, which was it was no bueno, guys. Willy-nilly, 07 to you, 07. Willy-nilly's in the group today. So if you want to participate and you know about the community goal, if you haven't looked at it yet, I happen to have a little handy-dandy mini version over here. So you can see it there. I'm in the top 75% commanders. I rock. And you can see we were halfway at a tier 6 there when all stuff ceased. Now, I didn't know. Fortunately, Frontier posted about this so that they could, alert the... Well, I mean, because unless you're out there doing it, you're not going to pay any attention to the fact that it went into lockdown. Nobody would have noticed, I mean, I didn't see any of the news sites post about it. You probably won't. I don't know if you did today, if anybody said anything today, but I'm saying stuff because that's how I roll. That's how I roll. Reversed. How's it going, bud? Oh 07 to you. I seen you. You're not hiding that good. You just like put a target right on you. So anyway, if you're out here, that's fine. Now, if you're not out here, if you're going out to, if you're gonna do the Cali Neb thing this weekend, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm already out in the bubble, so I'm gonna go ahead and help try to get these cartographic datas put back in service. Also, keep in mind, commanders, that if you get killed with cartographic data or bounties, you will lose them. And if you have both, you will lose both. So keep that in mind before you do this. Be very cautious if you're going to try to help, because as you should be concerned that you can't turn in your cartographic data. And rather than running all over the internet complaining about it, you need to get in a combat ship, get over there and fix it. Or, tell the combat pilots, what's up? Hey guys, hey, can you come help? And of course the combat pilots will be like, sure, yeah, we can do that. So yesterday a squad of Vortex Squadron folk went out and did some bounty hunting. And we're going to continue that today. When I checked earlier, after the tick time should be roughly, for me, it was still in lockdown. So that's probably why the date got extended to next Tuesday. So that means if they're going to give us time, then you guys need to get in there and get this taken care of. Because, just because you put it back for a minute doesn't mean much. Just means that you put it back for a minute. It can easily be turned back again and again and again, depending on how persistent the bad people are. Now, I'm assuming that they may just go ahead and somehow or another, magically, we will be able to turn in that cartographic data, because they really don't want. I know Frontier is probably in a pickle because they don't want any bad stains on their new colonization patch. And if if the community is only talking about, oh, they locked it down, we couldn't do anything, and blah blah blah, it was Highlander's fault, that's going to come out. I'm telling you, it is a conspiracy. I'm sure of it. Well, it's just, some players understand how the background system works. And remember, I was complaining the other day because they really should have took down the 20 light year marker for turning in the cartographic data, because that was really hindering. I'm sure that hindered quite a few people as far as getting data. Like, they get this mission, oh, just collect data and turn it in. You only need to turn in one. And then they had to, did it say anywhere that you had to go 20 away from that station? It doesn't really say that. So if somebody went out there and they did full scans of all the systems right around the area, came back, tried to turn it in, it would have told them no. It's like, oh, that was bad. But also the BGS, that somebody knows that if you kill all the police, then that could put the system in a lockdown. And it did. So, good on them for figuring that out. However, I don't think that was the intended result for the event. So there may be some sort of a God hand. There may not. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll let it stand. I don't know. It's hard to say anymore. I mean, they'll eradicate entire play styles out of the game if they get a wild hair. So we don't know which way they're going to roll on this. DJM, welcome 07. Wait a minute. 07 to you. Jeez. Oh, what a day. I hate when I push the wrong button. Yeah, I mean, the upside is you can still deliver it. You just can't deliver it to the community goal. I mean, obviously the community goal is already won big time. It's just the latecomers and greedy people that are left. You know what I mean? And if you're this late, I mean, come on, man. Technically, what's today? What's today? Wednesday or Thursday? What is it? Thursday? I can't even remember. Whatever day it is. It's Wednesday. So in about I don't know, probably 12 hours anyway, maybe a little less, maybe 11 hours, the event would have ticked over anyway and it would have been done. So obviously, because the BGS only ticks once a day, they needed to tick it over. As long as it ticks over by the time that the community goal is, shut off, because they probably have to manually shut it off at this point. So, because that's why they moved it to Tuesdays. So whoever works, next week, maybe Monday's not a day they come into the office regular or something. I don't know. But in any event, Tuesday's when they're going to shut it down. Now, as to whether or not they allow the tick to go back into lockdown or not is still unknown. I don't know that they can do anything about that, but they can decide to give people more time to turn it in. Now, the problem is, though, we can't turn it in until we get the lockdown cleared. And it wasn't cleared today, so we might have to wait till tomorrow to find out if it's unlocked yet. And then again, you got to keep going. Combat pilots are going to need to keep going because, like I said, they can just turn it right back again. Yeah, I mean, it's not that. I don't think it's that mysterious in this case. I'm pretty sure. I mean, they either went down to the surface of where there is this port on the surface in this system. They could have went down there and maybe they're doing murder missions too. They might be doing the murder missions, and no, those are going to be hard to counter because those things can be reset a lot, and they do it to us. They did it to us a million times in our home system to the point to where we couldn't keep up with the wars. We were in a constant state of war forever and ever. So it was just zero in the bueno department. So we'll take a look today. You don't need this ship, but the top 5 tips, we're going to take a look at those today. We're going to talk about them, and then we're going to go do some bounty hunting and call it good. You know what I mean? So I do have a little handy dandy list of the 5 tips. I also posted them out on X. So if you want to check them out, also they're in the Discord. Let's see if speaking of shenanigans, let's see if the links are working today. Let's see. How are we looking? Oh, I got it. Okay. So yeah, they're posted there in the Discord if you want to go there. Yeah, and I'll tell you, so DJ just said that he or they or he or she or whatever said that they lost a lot of cartographic data from getting into a fight when they had cartographic data on them. Now, that's a very dangerous proposition, people. So I'm going to give you some stuff. Number 1 tip is do not fly in open for this. Okay, if you are stuck and you can't turn in your data and you don't want to lose it, do not fly in open. Because it's very likely that there are baddies out there looking, gunning for that poor unsuspecting pilot. They just come bebopping in there and go to that station, and they're probably stalking it. So please don't fly in open. I know you'll hear otherwise from said baddies because they would prefer you did fly in open because that's how they get to kill you. Fighting unarmed ships is not cool in my opinion, but that's neither here nor there today, commanders. So don't fly in open. That's tip number 1. My second tip, if you're going to fight, get in a fighting ship first. You got to have weapons. Don't forget, you need weapons. Fight in the normal extraction point, okay? And the reason you want to do that is because there are more security vessels likely to show up to help you in your endeavor, whether you're a great pilot or a terrible pilot. It never hurts to have a few friends, even if they're not real life friends, right? So I don't understand that whole ganking unarmed people thing. I think that's pretty pathetic. But I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get the PKs just all up in arms. Okay, so well, they may not be peaceful. They could be greedy. They could be spiteful. They just love to kill things they can't shoot back. So fight in the normal extraction. Do not go to the, I don't care what kind of commander you are, just go to the normal one, because if you go to the other two, there's less security and there's higher chance that you could get into trouble. You know, you fly into an asteroid out there on accident, poof, and you get killed. Boom, data gone, bounty's gone, everything's gone. Johnny, my friend Johnny, 07 to you, my friend. So that is tip number 2. Fly in the normal extraction point. You don't really need to do much else. I don't know if ground stuff helps at all. They didn't mention it. If there's a way to counter ground attacks. So they may be doing ground attacks. They may not even be doing killing the police in extractions. You can pull the police over pretty much anywhere. So if you have an interdictor, you can pull the police over and shoot them that way as well. Now, once a commander gets to a certain point, I almost feel like they may be doing it with the ground port, because if you get too much notoriety, then they send in a higher level of police. So I'm not sure. Yeah, high sec. That's what he's called. High sec is a reference to. He said your high sec is your first preference. High sec and EVE Online is a place where you can't be attacked by other commanders, and that in EVE or in Elite Dangerous, that would be the equivalent of solo. Or you could go in a private group if it's just with your very closest friends that won't kill you. Okay? And even they're suspect. Just be aware. You might just want to hang around in solo for this one. Now, you know, the baddies are going to try to shame you. They're going to say, oh, no, that's not fair. You got to be an open. No, it's not fair that you have guns and they don't, but let's just forget about that part, okay, commanders? So the next thing is to, the tip number 3 is use a shield tank fighter if you can. The shield tanks, if you build them shield tanky enough, like I have here today, you will be able to stay out into the extraction points much longer. Which brings us to tip number 4: use a laser build. So if you have a ship with mostly lasers on it, that's preferable to one with weapons that require ammunition, because you don't want to spend any money while you're doing this. You just want to kill and collect bounties, because all the positive actions will go into the background simulator whenever the tick is, and then that should positively infect your situation. And my 5th top tip is that once you get bounties, I don't care if you're going to go on a 5-minute potty break or whatever, turn those bounties into the Trailblazer Echo as quickly as possible. You just never know, commanders. People will come, or something will happen. An asteroid might come just out of the sky and crush your ship into smithereens. No, you do not need prismatics. What is it with these guys in prismatic? No, you do not need a... prismatics are stronger. They take more power, and they're not required. Okay, so bi-weave shields will work just fine. Matter of fact, the most important part is what I'll show you in this build is the shield booster. So you don't have to have that. So don't put any requirements on yourself. Just don't get dead. That's the requirement. Don't get dead. So my number 5, turn in bounties ASAP. Don't dilly. Don't mess around. Get them in. Okay, because the quicker you get them in, the quicker they go into that little positive bucket. And then when the BGS ticks, boom, positive. It goes in. It can release that knockdown. Yeah, you don't want to... yeah, okay, thank you. Johnny knows. Johnny's got this. He said, don't get dead. Roger that. That's a beautiful statement, Johnny. So that's it. That's what you got to do. I try to keep things simple, commanders. I'm a simple man. I like to keep things simple. Do they have to go into the CG ship? Yes. There is nowhere else that you want to take... The trickier part is you want to take bounties for the group that's Brewer Corporation, right? So the Brewer Corporation is the corporation that is running the CG. They are the people in the system that you need to do positive reinforcement for, because they're the ones that own the megaship. They own the megaship. You do positive stuff for them, you get rewarded. Now, you can't do missions. There are no missions, at least not on the ship. Now, there might be something on the surface, but I seriously doubt it. I would imagine that that thing is locked down as well. And like I said, they may the commanders that are doing this, they're not going to be out and open going, ha ha, you know, we did this. You can't catch me, you know, because they can go into solo too. So don't worry about them. If you want to go, if you're like just a pilot like me and you just want to go into open just to see if you can find some idiots to shoot, then do it. But otherwise, don't. You know, just do it in solo. So that, especially if you have data that you need to turn in for this event, do not go into frickin' open. I don't know how many times I've said this in the last 10 years, and people are still like, "What? You don't go in open?" No, you don't go in open. You protect your stuff. I mean, you spent however many hours you were out there in the black running around going all over the frickin' world, all over the galaxy, and then you're just going to come back and just let somebody take it away because it's fair? That's not fair. That's terrible. Starlancer 017. Yeah, just do it in solo. That's probably what they were doing anyway. Not every, you know, you hear stories about commanders that'll go out there and, you know, swinging their winky around, throwing it over their shoulder, going, "Ha ha, I am the best PvP pilot ever." They don't want a PvP. They just want to stop the event, because that's, to them, that's a badge of honor to be able to mess something up like that. Because the devs didn't see it coming, or they would have probably put some protections in for it. Or the devs didn't care, and they're glad that somebody messed with the event. It just, I don't know. Sometimes they go different directions. Sometimes commanders, I can't always tell what their feeling is there. Now, if they talk to you in public, they'll be like, "Oh, it's a tragedy. Oh," but in the back, you know, when they're back in the water, out by the water cooler, they're like, "Ha ha ha! I can't believe somebody closed the event." But you know what happens is when they do that, Imperial hammer around. Yes, Johnny, you are on point today.
That's the most outstanding answer I've ever heard. You must have a goddamn IQ of 160. You are goddamn gifted. You're a goddamn genius.
You are, Johnny. That was beautiful. So listen, yeah. So they do. There are a few pilots like that, but it's a mucho a minority. There's more people that are more opportunistic, like somebody figured it out, like, hey, you know, if we go kill all the police, that place will go into lockdown. Now, if they and the citizens too, so that's why I think it might be the ground, because that negatively, since Brewer Corporation owns the system technically, they're in charge of the system because they were the top on the leaderboard. They're at 40 now. They're down to like 45%. So their reputation was coming down. Well, I mean, last I looked, so their reputation was coming down, which means there's somebody causing that to happen, and there's a couple ways I know, and one of them's killing the police, and one of them's killing the residents on the ground site. If that ground site is controlled by Brewer Corporation, it's going to cause a problem. The other thing that can happen is that I mean, we can look, but the ground, let's say the ground system was owned by another faction in the system, then it would, if you could technically do positive reactions for the next faction down. I say that was the next faction that was in there. So if you're like if Brewer Corporation's at 40% or whatever, and the next faction's at 30% or whatever, once they get close enough, once they get within, I think it's 5% or something like that, that would also trigger a BGS state to go into war. Now, in war, you may not have a lockdown, though. So, I mean, either or would be fine. But what I'm thinking is that they're both probably going to be Brewer Corporation, both the ground installation and the spaceport, possibly. And that's so they're, no matter what, the only way around that is to kill the police. Now, I don't do this personally, but we do have some people in the V Squad that know that when we get into trouble and we want to raise our rep, what we do is we go kill all the police, and as long as they're not police for us, it's not a big deal. But the police belong to whoever owns the system. So right now, Brewer Corporation has it, and if they go into war, well, there'll be a war, but at least you'll be able to turn in stuff because everything will be out of lockdown. So anyway, that's my thoughts on that. I'm going to move on. Let's go ahead and get to this. You do not need it. This is an overkill ship, Commander, so you don't need this. But like I was saying, but it does have a lot of the features that I claimed would be good for said event doing. Now this one has, I don't really like, I might change this ship, but so this one already, it has frag cannons and burst lasers. Great, fun. However, it's bullets. So these all have bullets. Now I don't know if I have enough lasers to cover this. Like if I can replace these with laser beams, I probably. Oh yeah, I do. I have, but it's all turreted. Let's see what we got as far as. I might change those. Let me just think about that a second. So basically, you want lasers all the way. And then under utility mounts. Now, utility mounts, this is where the actual prismatic whatever thing comes into question. You got your shield boosters, and then shield boosters can be whatever you want. I usually use heavy-duty super cap. That's probably pretty standard on this ship. Yeah, so it's all resistant augmented. Okay, so I do have one heavy-duty and then a bunch of resistant augmented, so I have two heavy-duties. It doesn't really matter on this because it's not, you're only under attack by AI and they only do a certain amount of stuff. And if you kill them fast enough, then you don't have to worry about it. And then of course I have a upper and lower point defense, but I'm not going to be using the cargo today. Actually, I think I'm probably going to switch from, the Corvette to to the Corvette because it's just a better ship for CGs. This one was actually really built as an AFK ship. Sure, you can do that too, but that's kind of dangerous. If you have cartographic data, do not run a T10 AFK ship. Hope that's clear. So you got your military grade or whatever grade you want. Military is more than fine. Power plant, of course, you have to. Most ships that are combat related do use overcharged and monstered. For PvE. Okay, this is PvE. We're not talking about PvP today. So thrusters, dirty drive drags, frameshift drive increased, FSD range, mass manager, life support is miscellaneous lightweight, power distributor is charge enhanced and super condies, and then the sensors long range. That's pretty standard. So the internals, here's where you go. See, you got your biweave. Get your biweave on. Do reinforced fast charge. You don't want these shields. If you use a shield tank and those shields go down, it is bad. So you don't want that to happen, but it does not require a prismatic to make that happen. You can do it with a biweave. Okay, so I've got the biggest biweave there is on this thing, as one does for a shield tank. And you got some cargo, stuff like that. I'm not going to use any of this other stuff. And the other thing, if you have them, the Guardian Shield reinforcement packages, I think that's probably where people get into, I need prismatics because they may not have these, the Guardian Shield reinforcement packages. Those are pretty important. So with a shield tank, this is the way you keep your shields nice and strong for a longer amount of time. When you're in the extraction, you are not going to be encountering gobs and gobs of ships. Now, you can force the issue, like this ship in particular. If I wanted to force conflict, then what I would do is I would put some sort of item in my cargo hold, and that would attract pirates. Now, the pirates will come to me. However, you need to go into the lowest possible extraction site, which in this case is just a regular extraction. It doesn't have a high, low, or medium. So just go into the regular one. And you could probably survive that way. And so maybe there'll be people that will do that. I'm not going to do that today. But that's because it's boring. Because otherwise, all the pirates come to the back of the ship to attack it. And it just, I'm just sitting there in space. And then everybody's behind me fighting, doing whatever. My little, my little point defense systems are just going berserkoid. We also have a vehicle bay. However, we removed it because Lord is on permanent vacation. we're going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the vet, guys, because I'll just tell you, I could use the T10, but I just have this feeling I'm going to be just really sad if I try to use that today, because of the fact that I have to switch out the weapons and all that stuff when I've got a perfectly good murder ship right here, somewhere in here. Oh, there it goes, Shrike. Shrike, come on in. You are on deck, my friend. Is it going to come out? I love this ship. Oh, look at it. Purdy. Purdy. And it's basically the same build on this. Might be a little bit different. I think I need to put a fuel scoop on it. So this one is all laser. Okay, so some of them are, gimbaled lasers. Some of them are turreted lasers. But either way you look at it, pretty duty free. Don't have to do a lot of work. Your utility mounts, again, shield boosters, resistance augmented, couple heavy duties. Even has a heatsink launcher because this sucker can get hot because there's so many lasers on it. It's got the upper and lower turrets, defense, and then shield booster. Now this thing, I don't know exactly why I had to, because this thing cannot carry any cargo. This does not have cargo on it, so you cannot do the cheat thing where you get cargo on it. Your internals, I do have reactive surface composite. Most ships in a CZ will be shooting at you with a laser beam, and so you can use the reactive, and it's got thermal resistant and reflective plating. Obviously keeps the heat off of you, and it keeps the bullets from hitting you. Beautiful. Overcharged monster, that's pretty standard. Dirty drive drags. You got the increased FSD range, mass manager, pretty standard stuff. It's got the regular SCO on it. It's not a big fan of SCOs. The heatsink also works for the SCO, so if you need to use the SCO in this ship, it's only like maybe 5 seconds you get before the ship will overheat, and so having a heatsink helps calm that situation down. Life support, miscellaneous lightweight. Got the power distributor, weapon focus. Now this one, so this is all weapon all day. That's all this thing. All this thing's got one job. Okay, that's to shoot stuff in the face. So it's got weapon. So the sensors are long range. Obviously, you need that so you can see the baddies far away and you go get them. Now I'm also going to make sure we have a fuel tank. Blah blah blah. Now what I'll probably do is I'll see if I have. Oh my goodness. That is a big fighter hangar, but we definitely want a fuel scoop on this because like I said yesterday, we had to go to jail, but it does have the bi-weaves, the reinforced fast charge, normal. This also is a shield cell bank. Now you can only engineer those up to 3, but rapid charge, it does have a speedy charge and it's got boss cells. So it's a very, very good shield cell bank. I don't recommend using a whole bunch of them, but so for this one, I'm going to see if we can get a fuel scoop that's acceptable. We do. We have a 7. That's beautiful. That way, if we get into trouble today, commanders, if we go to jail, we don't have a pilot anyway, so we're going to just take a fuel scoop. Okay? So that's one thing you can swap in and out is the fighter bay. And then, of course, the Guardian shield reinforcements, if you got them. Smoke them if you got them. I got a lot of those. And then obviously you have to have the advanced docking computer or just another shield reinforcement. But you know what? I don't like landing this big sucker. I am weapon focused. Yeah, the weapon focus is important, especially for long sustained attacks. Okay, so it is very helpful. You'll see it once we get over there. I'm gonna go with the vet today instead of the Pearl. Pearl is for a different reason, but we could use it, but I'm not going to because I'm not messing around, commanders. We need to kill as many pirates as possible. I'm going to make sure I'm in the right group. Let me just make sure we are, in fact, in Cygnus-Prime because, as you know, commanders, we're in solo, so we need to go to options. Wait. Is it? I don't want to go all the way back to desktop. Exit. Oh, there we go. I just want to go to main menu. There we go. I was just making sure. I mean, not that there's, anything on the screen that you can't see, I think. We're going to go ahead and continue now, and then we're going to go into private group, and then we're going to go into connect to private group session, which is not that one. We want to go to this one, Cygnus-Prime, as it says on the screen, and then we should be good to go. I am not sure what. There is some shenanigans going on with my YouTube this week, but it's apparently working because folks are responding to me. So can't see my stat. I can't see my stats, which is kind of bugging me a little bit. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take strike. So what you want to do then, obviously, once you have your ship, there's a lot of other options for ships. You do not have to use this big giant. You do not have to use the Corvette. However, because I want to help, and I'm a combat pilot, I'm bringing my combat ship. If your combat ship is a Cobra Mark III, bring your Cobra Mark III. Just make sure you go to that lower. Make sure you go to that lower extraction point. We can show you that once we get over there. So what I would do is, since I'm signed up for the event as well, I already turned in mine because I wasn't greedy. I wasn't into shenanigans. I just got her done. You know what I mean? You go to transactions, come down to here, and if you go to here, then you can click on it, and you can go to the map, and it'll just show you where it is. So that's where the community goal is. That's where we want to fight. My carrier is right next door in Wolf 1463. So if you need a place to park, there is nowhere in this system to get limpets. So if you need limpets for any reason, you need a carrier, and there are tons of carriers around. So don't worry about that, commanders. We're going to go ahead and plot the route, and then we're going to take off. I think we're going to take off. How are we doing? We've got one jump away. That's how close we are. We are basically touching this thing. Now, I couldn't get into the system, commanders. Somebody's going to say, why didn't you just park in this thing? You can't. Okay, you just can't do it. All right, so we're going to launch. I think we're ready to go. Yeah, now I'm going in a private group because I'm hoping my boys are in there. Replay. Oh, power play goes over tomorrow. We're also representing the Empire today, so I am sure that Emperor Orissa is thrilled that the Empire is out here making sure that these cartographic pilots can do their thing, okay? Now, this thing is just a big, giant, chonking beast, baby. This is what you do. Yeah, I was going to switch ships today because I did the Corvette yesterday, but then when I looked at Pearl today, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing it. Yeah, she does. She always calls to me, the Corvette.
You have now departed the no-fire zone.
Oh, I didn't hook up my, I should have hooked up my ED co-pilot, but I didn't. Don't really need it for this. We're not going anywhere. We're just going to one system and killing anything that moves. I don't know. I don't think that this one has a FSD interdictor on it. So if I wanted to do that kind of thing, you can go into space and interdict one ship at a time, bring it down and kill it. However, this is probably more better. Now, if any of my boys are online, they can certainly invite me to their group if they have one, because I wouldn't be opposed to that. Let's see. Yeah, nobody's in yet. So, and Highlander's not out here, so he may not. Oh, look at that fuel scoop. We are scooped, friends. Sorry, my joystick was running into something. So there's only one place to go. This is the beautiful part, and there are lots of carriers in here, so you should be able to find one to refuel, rearm, and reload on. So we're gonna have to go to. Uh-oh. What do you mean? Don't be critical. Don't get critical with me. You just need to calm down. You need to cool your jets, little mister. Cool them. Cool your jets. All right, now we're losing. There we go. Now we're losing heat. So now we're going to go over here. We're going to look at the system map, and I'll show you what's going on. There is a ground port here. I don't know that there's too much we can do there, but I'm going to assume. But this is the port, so there could be ground units going over to one of these two ports to cause havoc. I'm trying to see if I can see who owns it. I'm not sure from this. It's got a lot of stuff going on. Unscanned planet for me. But don't bother scanning it, Commanders. You don't need it. All right. So anyway, there's where they can also do murder missions on these, possibly both, maybe one, the other, and they would do that to cause your influence to drop. We can go by the. Let's go ahead. I wasn't done in here. So the station you're looking for, the megaship, is right here. Trailblazer Echo. We'll go ahead and we're going to go over there so we can see what's up. And then obviously here is the planet where you want to go to do bounty hunting. So yeah, Brewer, that one, yeah. So it's body 11, right? Yeah, body 11. So it's at the end. You can't really miss it. Is that really 11? Just says 1-1. Okay, 11. Yep. All right. Well, that's 11. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Okay, there's 11 bodies in here. So yeah, there you go. Yeah. Pirate threats are fun, unless you're the one trying to turn in the cartographic data, in which may not be such a thing. Now, since we're in the system, I forgot. We can just see it. We can see it right here. So we can see what's going on if we go to status. So you can see Brewer Logistics is our reputation with them is friendly. Obviously, we've been turning in things. Now they're at 43%. So their reputation's high. So this had to be them just killing the police. That's what I'm thinking. It's an investment. It's in boom investment, so it's in a good spot as far as economy goes, but the security lockdown, so it's in civil unrest. That just means they're whacking everybody. You know what I mean? So their influence, you can affect their influence, but it's going to be, that's what you need to do. And I don't know if on the ground if you can affect the influence of the next one down. So fatal shadows. Say, for example, if somebody was able to raise their reputation to, to 40%-ish, 38-40%, then they could technically put the system into a war state, which would, like I said, which would get rid of the security state probably, but it would still, you would at least be able to turn stuff in. So that's another option, but I don't think anybody wants to go there. I don't think FDev wanted to try to explain that to you guys. So, which I don't blame them, because it's like, it gets very, BGS is very, very complicated for people that don't do it. So if we're going to go, let's just say we're going to go out there. See, it's like 2.7. So we can go out there and then hit the, you see how fast we're heating up? Watch. Then you go boom. Then you stop, and then so now we fired a heat sink while we're heading on in here. So we're gonna go over here, and then I'll show you where you can go. Heat sink is deployed. Hey, 07 to you there, hot nuts. And did I get an 07 to star? Star, good. If I didn't get you earlier, there you go again. I like to make sure I get my boys handled. I think I also came out here. I might have scanned this planet, but just for the funsies. I didn't look to see if... no, I didn't, because I would have looked to see if there were any hotspots. If there were tritium hotspots here, I could just come out here and mine. That'd be fun. But that wouldn't be helpful, because we need to collect bounties. So we need to do that. That's our one job. It's your one job, Commanders, is collecting bounties. I'll fix anywhere where I accidentally called it Brewers instead of Brewer. I'll fix it later. So don't be excited, Star. I'll get it fixed. Don't you worry. I got this. I got this covered. You know, sometimes you just got to spell stuff funny. Now you can see right here, this is the regular extraction site. Okay, it just says resource extraction site. So if you have data, you don't want to lose it, and you want to help, because you should, because it's your data that you need to turn in. Don't just wait for me to do it all. get over here and do it in there. Just be careful. Don't get dead. See, there's also a high. Okay, so there's also a high extraction point. And then, of course, if I'm with friends, I will go into the hazardous. The hazardous site is obviously the one that you want. This has the least amount of chance of police being in there and stuff like that. With them in the state they're in, I'm not sure if they've got, how many of the police show up, that kind of thing. I thought I saw some more stuff, but I don't know now. Might be too close to this other one. Okay, here's some other stuff. That's this planet. There's a Shadow of Frigaha. Now that carrier might be something you can go land on to refuel and repair and rearm. It's in an okay spot. There's a checkpoint here, so there's definitely some kind of typically there's some kind of tourist missions going on here or something. And let's see if there's anything else we can look at. Oh, there's something back here. Oh, that's the okay, so there's a regular resource extraction site there. And what do we got over here? So this is the hazardous one. This is where I would go if my friends were here. I would probably still go there just in case they show up. They can come on in. That way we don't got to switch. So I'll go to the hazardous. I don't really care if I got help or not. It's nice to have help though, especially if you're in solo, because then you can get kills faster. Okay. Okay, so Starlancer confirmed that the shadow carrier that's inside the rings there does have reload rearm. However, it's inconvenient probably going in on this side to the hazardous because it's on the other side of the planet. So you'd have to traverse the planet to reload. So it may not be the best option, but it is an option, Commanders. There are ships out here that we can take a peek at and see what's going on. And basically all you do is you just target them, scan them. If they're clean, don't shoot them. Pretty easy. No shooty. Oh, look at this guy. This is a gunship. He's got to be a bad boy. So we're just going to get out. No, he's clean as well. Damn. That is shocking. That is shocking, Commanders. I am shocked. So, yeah, but in the hazardous, you're going to have less... McChef. Dinky. He's wanted. He's in the gang of Kenendos. Whatever the hell that is. We're going to get our guns out. We're going to switch modes because we need to talk to this guy about his extended Pilots Federation warranty. And this thing is mostly turreted, so I can just start a shooting and then just watch my weapons power. So I'm just going to put most of the weapons pips to weapons, and you'll see pretty much this ship can just fire on its own. But if I want to like jump in there and get 2 4A pulse lasers rocking that bad boy, we can do that as well. And you just, shoot him. He's going to chafe me to death. He's going to try to get away. He's going to try to do his business. He's got the business going on there. He needs the business into my laser beams. Now, see, that would have been fun to have. I should have turned on the ED co-pilot because she would have been talking smack the whole time. She calls him on the phone, tells him, hey, don't start none, won't be none. Stuff like that. I love that. So, I didn't do it, Commanders. I apologize. I was not prepared. I still have to work tomorrow and Friday, so I usually use the iPad for other things during the week. Now, like I said, if you have friends, obviously this process can be a little bit faster. And if you have different guns, it can also be faster. But if you don't want to reload, you got to use beams, pulse, burst, and beam lasers. I got 2 beams on him, and I think that this thing keeps... it doesn't do great on keeping the cooling going, but, it is what it is, Commanders. I wasn't really building it for cooling things off. I built it for conflict zones and just smashing... He's trying to recharge his shields. That's what he's doing. He's trying not to drop them, because once I drop him, he's in trouble. He's going bye-bye, see? Bye-bye. Thanks. Thank you, Willie. Thank you, Willie. Thank you. Willie has given me the green light to continue. So we are going to find another target. Now you can basically, with a beam laser ship though, you can just stay in here like forever. But make sure, like I said, if you're going to go to the bathroom or anything, it might behoove you just to go ahead and visit the old Trailblazer Echo and turn in your bounties. You can turn in bounties, you just can't turn in cartographic data, because the bounty hunter or the bounties are turned into the administrator, and the administrator hardly ever goes into lockdown. I don't think I've ever seen an administrator in lockdown. There's miners out here. Look at these guys just mining away on stuff, just cleaning up stuff. Oh, that's a rock. That reminds me of Thargoids, so that's why that tricks me a little bit. Now, since most of my pips are into engines or into weapons, if I want to switch, I have to give the pips to the engine so I can get over to the area where there is shenanigans happening. All right, so he's gonna wing a 3, so we can do that, and we can go ahead and get over there. He's still pretty far away. We might have to keep on boosting a minute, but these guys are out here a hot minute. We'll go ahead and see what they're up to. Whether they run away or not, we're not sure yet, but we're gonna get in here. All right, here we go. Scan detected. Are you kidding me? How do you like that? Detect that. Detect that, Mr. Poopy Pants. You just basically you just go in here and kill. And just make sure, especially in a shield tank, without prismatic shields, even if you do. With prismatic shields, you're likely to run out your systems a lot faster. So you see that they're pulling right now because I have a lot of shield boosters. I don't need engines as much right now. But you definitely want to be careful, because if you use too much stuff all at the same time, you're gonna run out of power. There are, I'm sure, builds out there that are endlessly firing that never run out of power. This is not one of those. There it goes. He's dead. Okay, now he had a buddy. Apparently, there are two buddies back here trying to do me, as they do. Now you can fly however you want. You know, if you're into flight assist off or what have you, that's great. Do that. I don't do that. Usually I just kind of I'm more relaxed, you know. I got things to do. I ain't got time for that. Ooh, that was a good one. So now he's got another buddy over here. All right. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There it is. Is he trying to go? Yeah, he was trying to leave. Big sissy. Big sissy pants. Now, when you get out far, just make sure you get back towards the center. There may be other baddies out here. Let's see who this guy is. Oh, he's wanted. That's good. I love it when they're wanted. Now, he's just an eagle, so we shouldn't have terrible trouble, except that he moves around a lot. Yeah, see that? These big old beams, or these big old pulse lasers, they just tear him up. Of course, he's hard to hit, though, because he's running around. He's just running around. He's got shenanigans. He's a shenanigan ship. That's what he is. I'm going to go ahead and get my other laser beam on him. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where do you think? Oh, he's got a buddy, too. He was in a wing? Yeah, he's in a wing of 2. So there he goes. He's dead. Now his buddy's back behind me there. We'll just pull him around. Oh, really? You thought that was okay? Oh, you're a Python. So a Python has decided to come and mess with me. Now we got the pulse beams taking down his shields for us. We don't have to do a lot of work here. He might try to get away. Not sure why. Oh, no, he turned around. Oh, yeah, we're coming for you. Come on. There you go. I seen you. Come on, come around. Yeah, this ship is not fast. Now, if you had a Python Mark II or something, you could do that. Just be careful, because those things can get dead pretty easy. You can make a pretty decent shield tank out of Python Mark II. I don't think I have one, Commanders, to be honest. Not a shield tank. I do have other ships, but they're not shield tanky. And definitely you want a shield because that's kind of your indicator of when to go. This one also has a shield cell bank, so if I do get into trouble, I can go get out of here. There it goes. Boom. Boom. All right. Man, we are just cleaning house. We are cleaning up them bounties, baby. I got to clock into work. 07. 07, Johnny. Take care of yourself. All right. So I am done for the day. I am done working. So I am ready to do some bounty hunting and get this system under control. Now there is battle going on up there, but I want to see what this guy is. Oh, he's wanted. He might be in league with that other guy that's up here. Now this is another thing you do, commanders. You want to... Whoa, look at all those proximity mines. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to target one of these guys, and we'll see what's going on because he's already under attack, so we might as well check him out. There we go. He's the clean guy. This is the dirty guy, right? It's got to be. Why would a clean guy be fighting a clean guy? We don't know. Things can happen. There we go. Yep. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and get all the beams going, and he was actually winning the fight. So now I can see that there's somebody shooting at me from the other side. Come here. Get it. All right, we're going in hot, boys. There we go. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Get them all the guns on him. There he goes. Bye-bye. Oh, you got a friend. You got a buddy? We don't care about your buddy. We're going to shoot him too. What? Those shields are gone. You see that? This Corvette is nasty. Now, I know not everybody has a Corvette, so don't worry about it. If you don't have one, a Python Mark II, or I'm sorry, a Python Mark I is the first ship that I used to do this kind of thing in. And that ship is very much capable of handling bounty hunting. So if you don't have one, you don't want one, you can't afford one, you don't have the reputation or the naval rank for one, don't sweat it, commanders. It's not a big deal. Okay? There we go. So now, like I was saying, if you're gonna go to the potty or anything like that, make sure you go back to the Trailblazer. We're gonna go there right now. We're gonna go back to the Trailblazer just to show you guys what's going on there. Trailblazer Echo does have a large pad, so don't worry about that. You're okay. Okay, we're good. My mouse was getting hung up on something, and it's hanging up my joystick. It's one downside with joystick. When they put in those mouse controls, it just totally screwed up my joystick. Well, sometimes. Depends on where the mouse is sitting. So once you're ready, you see you got to go potty or whatever, go to the bathroom, do a little tinkle tinkle and the toity toity. Let's go ahead, put your guns away, head over to the Trailblazer Echo. Oh, yeah? What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, we're not shooting anything, so we're good. We're not wanted. If you get wanted, you can still go to the Trailblazer Echo, but like I said, I had to turn myself in. So this time I brought a fuel scoop. So if I get into that trouble again today, which shouldn't happen and never happens, guys, but if it does, then shenanigans shall ensue and you'll have to go to jail. Now, jail for me was 8 jumps away from my carrier. And there wasn't a lot of places to refuel, commanders. This is the weirdest thing. I feel like I'm flying right through a ring right now. But it's working, so screw it. That is a big-ass ring. Look at that thing. Just a lot of stuff. There's a lot to unpack with this graphics visually right now. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hit the burst, the turbo. We're going to go ahead. So something you might want to try too is just fire your heatsink, hit your turbo, and then that way you don't have to worry about it. As long as your ship's cool, it will be fine. It will wobble. Now we're in range. Coming in hot, commanders. We're in range. Coming over to Trailblazer Echo. Echo, Echo. Then we'll go ahead and we'll park it for a minute. And turn in the bounties. This is the whole gig. commanders. So the faster you can do it, obviously, the better. But no matter what, any little bit helps. It goes into the positive bucket, as I mentioned earlier. And by tomorrow, that should post all the buckets. And hopefully there's more of you guys, which there should be. There's like 7,000 carriers around here. I know it's not all bad people. I mean, I know it's not all baddies, not bad people. They're probably just fine people. But, however, if they are working against the community goal, then that is no bueno for the community goal people. So, but shame on anybody that had not turned in their bounties yet or their cartographic. Because you did not, this event does not require you to do anything special. You can do honk and haul. And the planets they want data on are not water worlds, are not first footfalls, or not first landfalls, not first discoveries, not first anything. All they want is all the little tiny bodies that nobody ever scans. That's what they want data from. So, although you may get paid more, you get paid more for the little stuff than you do the big stuff. So, I mean, if you're just out there looking for water worlds and that all day, you were just wasting your own time, because they pay more for the little rocky worlds and the little icy bodies and the icy hots and the, icy colds, whatever it is. Now, wherever the landing pads are, which I have a hard time. I think they're right here. But wherever the landing pads are, go ahead and request docking. That's another thing they can do to you in open, is they can block all the pads so you can't land here at all, because then you can't even turn in your bounties. So just avoid that confusion, commanders. Get in there and just make sure you've got the right stuff going on. Then now we have an open pad here. Pad 1, I believe. My graphics card, it's a 4070, I think. And I'm running it at 2K, so I am running it at 2K60. However, I downscale it to 1080p for the stream. Okay, so Starlancer says that you can turn in bounties on the ground port, so that's good. So Brewer does own that one, so that's good. So yeah, just basically get down here. You can see you can refuel, repair, and rearm. I didn't have any damage. You can go to your starport services, but you'll notice that most of it's locked down. So the only thing you can go to is you can go to the mission board, but I don't think you can even do anything with that. Yeah, it's not going to show anything because everything's locked down. So you can't do anything there. But if you're going to do positive stuff for somebody, you want to do it to these guys. Brewer Logistics. So I probably spelled that wrong in a few places. I apologize. But, you get the idea. If you know the word Brewer or Trailblazer Echo, then you are way ahead of the curve. So this one always stays open. The administrative contact, the combat bond contact is open. There's an interstellar factor here. So if you get a bounty, you can turn it in right here. Still going to have to go to jail. Search and rescue. I believe that there's also an interstellar factor on the ground. So you can go down there. I don't recommend that to anybody, but hey, you do you, boo. But you turn in to I believe it's this one, the administrative contact. You can turn in your bounties, which would be, wait a minute. No, I'm wrong on this. No, it's not here. Oh, bounties right here. So bounties, turn them in. Don't dilly-dally, just turn them in. Okay? Yep, there is one on the ground. That's what I was saying. Yeah, so I've got most of the deets on this. Either myself or my boys know. You can't, I don't believe you can. I don't have limpets anyway. So anyway, you might be able to get limpets here. So yesterday, though, I could have swore it did not want to let me get limpets, but who knows? So, fellas, I need to take a quick break. Hopefully some Vortex Squadron guys will show up and we'll do some killing. I don't want to do this all by myself, so I'm hoping. But I'll be right back in a few minutes and we'll get back to work.
Welcome to the new dawn of Studio 11. Vortex Squad is ready to go to heaven, with our spirits as high as the galaxy. We will continue to make history, trying to fight and defend humanity. We will never give up our dignity. A band of pop brothers in unfettered unity. The Beast Squad will again reign in victory. We cannot be more focused in our resolve. Fortress Squad and welcome fighters, both large and small. Get the job done is a primary creed. Whoever has the most credit from Delani. For over a decade has the Beast Squad served. Both our pockets and our unwavering nerve. Come with us to find a place in this galaxy. Cygnus-Prime will lead our way most gallantly. Most gallantly. Welcome to the new dawn of Studio 11. Vortex Squad is ready to go to heaven, with our spirits as high as the galaxy. We will continue to make history, trying to fight and defend humanity. We will never give up our dignity. A band of pop brothers in unfettered unity. The Beast Squad will again reign in victory. We cannot be more focused in our resolve, for this squad among us, violence from large and small. Get the job done is our primary creed. Whoever has the most credits will fill our need. For over a decade has the Beast Squad served. Both our pockets and our unwavering nerve. Come with us to find a place in this galaxy. Cygnus-Prime will lead our way most gallantly. Most gallantly. Full gallantly. Most gallantly.
Alrighty, so we're back. Guys, I have my ice cream. You know what that means? Means I'm going to take a even longer break. Because I can. That's fine. We'll get together tonight, probably. I mean, if I can't do it on the stream, we'll do it after. But, you know, it's okay. I was just hoping. Somebody was out here. It is time, Willie. Now, you guys are going to be shocked today. Don't get too shocked. Remember, we're talking about the whole piece here, okay? The whole artwork. And you rate the artwork based on the relevance it has, right? Yep, I'm in hazardous. Rate it on the relevance. Today, though, I was taking a more serious approach to this. So we got a different kind of model today. The pilot today is right here. And that is the wrong pilot. Uno momento. There we go. There's the right picture. Leanne Troy. She looks very serious today. She's an explorer with an attitude. She's mad that somebody has put their system into lockdown. Isn't that suit cool? Give me a rating, boys, on the thumbnail as a whole. Does it explain what we're doing in a picture? While I continue to eat my ice cream in peace. Woo. Badass Arena. Yeah, she looks really angry to me. Well, yeah, I don't know where the striker suit is, but this is an astronaut combat pilot. Or are you talking about the pink one? I'm not doing the pink one. I'll do a pink one on Friday. Oh, the football, yeah. No, I was trying to be more serious today, boys. Not doing that one. I'll do a pink one on Friday. Uncle Jay gave it a 7. Good job, Uncle Jay. You like that thumbnail? I've seen your thumbnail, Uncle Jay. You should give me a higher rating. I know, Uncle Jay. That's why I think I'd need it bigger than a 7. Because I spend a lot of time on my thumbnails. Matter of fact, I won't even stream till I got one. All right. You want our OnlyFans, is what you're saying. Yeah. Well, you should try a program called Canva, C-A-N-V-A. You can do a lot of cool shit with that. Doesn't require a lot of skill.
Shades of red and hues of blue. Every artwork speaks to you. A language loud, a silent voice. Feel the rhythm, make your choice.
All right. Game on. Well, hot. You know, I'm not going to judge you. If you like dudes in the suit, you could tell that's not a dude. That's definitely not a dude. And I told the AI to make it a female, so you know it's not a dude. All right, so yeah, the suit, that suit protects her really, really good, really well. Okay. But you're not supposed to focus on just the girl, boys. It's the whole enchilada, okay? It's art. My thumbnails are art, okay? I do a lot of work. To make sure that whatever's in that thumbnail represents what I'm doing today, okay? So if your eyes are that pretty, you need to post a picture. All right, so now listen. Let me check something real quick. Then we'll get back out there. It sounds like Hot Nuts might be on his way out, maybe. Let me go to. I just got to make sure I fix one thing, because somebody pointed out that I might have made a oopsie. I might have made a boo boo. A boo boo? Did you get a boo boo? I got a boo boo. Boo boo. Where did I say Brewers at? I know I might have said Brewers, but I just don't know where I said it. Unless it was in a post somewhere. Okay. It looks like the thumbnail's okay. Okay. All right. Looks like we're okay. I thought there was a mistake. Paint job was fantastic. Yeah, the paint job on this thing is amazing. You guys seen this one? This ship is so beautiful. This is one of my favorite ships. Just because of how cool it looks. There we go. Look at that. Look at that badass. Shrike. Yeah. Got the big wings. Look at all this stuff on it. It's got that's the blower. It's got a blower on it. Did you guys see the blower? Look at that blower on that thing. Double pumper. Double pump. Double whip. Double pumper blower, baby. It's got NOS all day. But it will fly to pieces if I run it into something really big. Actually, don't die too much. I've actually sold this thing more than I accidentally sold it more than I've crashed in it. So there she is. She's got, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. You got one of those, huh? Huh? Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's got a dish over here too. Look at all these dishes. This thing, it's got cable TV in it, boys. I'm not even kidding. Cable TV, it's got the HBOs and all that. It's got everything. It's got the MTVs back in the it even receives the old MTV back when they actually showed music videos. Okay? So we're here. Willie, how you feeling, man? Yeah, tell us about that. How's Willie feeling today? Willie has been struggling with some headache issues, some migraines, stuff like that. All right, we're gonna go back over for one more round. Okay. And if the boys show up, the boys show up. I am in where I said I'm in. So you guys come on over when you're ready. If you're in the bubble this weekend or this at least the next few days, if the lockdown gets cleared, just guys, make sure you check every day to see whether or not that lockdown is cleared. Even if you just park your ship somewhere and just keep it there, just make sure you check every day. Because no matter what, even if we get this thing back out of lockdown, it can be put right back in. So just make sure you can't give up. Okay? But the minute that thing's out of lockdown, you need to go drop your data right away. No. Still chewing meds, huh? I'm sorry to hear that, Willie. We are looking forward to your return someday. This is one of my prettiest ships. I got some pretty ships, though. I'm kind of into aesthetics, boys. You may have noticed that. I love my aesthetics. Frontier has no problem selling me skins. I just go, ooh. And if I think it'll look good on a video, I'm all in, baby. I'm all in. This is a pretty neat looking station too. It's pretty common mega ship, but I like the way it looks. So we got to get out of this mass lock here, and then we'll be on our way, boys. We'll be on our way. We'll go kill some more. We'll go incarcerate some more baddies. Okay. Chrome won't get you home. Yeah, actually the chrome paint jobs and stuff are very terrible for pictures because of the way they reflect. A lot of times you just see them as black instead of chrome. So it's you have to be in quite a bit of sunlight to get those to really show off their chrominess. And it helps if you're like near a planet too, where it can reflect, because it does reflect. One of them reflects, one of them doesn't. But I mean, you'll know them if you see them. But yeah, I don't use it. The first skins they used to give out were black, and they were so like not down with it. They didn't ever want. I don't know if they were just freaking out or what, but they never wanted to give us anything like skins and stuff. They just weren't. It wasn't in the cards. I guess back then maybe it was just that they were more concerned with quality, which they were. And that's one thing I hope that they work on, because I understand. I'm glad that they're putting more newer content into the game and changing things up a little bit. However, I don't want them to lose the quality and make the game all about the store. You know what I mean? I still want the Vibrant Red's really nice. I still want my game to be quality. Elite, when it first came out, that was its whole selling point, is the quality of all the stuff. And you can see over the years that stuff they put in is just not up to the same standards as they were once before. Now, I understand that, with budgets, and the game kind of declined quite a bit. And then obviously Odyssey was a hot mess. They should have never released that the way they did. And you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of quality of life that can be done to this game, and I'm hoping on the 26th that we find out. Is it the 26th? Whatever that Wednesday is. It's either 20. I think it's 26th, 25th, somewhere over there. Whatever day that is on a Wednesday soon, in about a week, they're going to tell us what's going on, hopefully. And I wouldn't call it a roadmap per se, but I would say that they're going to give us the overview, the overarching plan of what they plan to do. And hopefully, and I won't be upset if they release more ships, and I won't be upset if they, if they fix power play. I won't be upset if they really do a nice job on this colonization thing, because this is kind of a keystone, you know what I mean? I don't know how many people are going to be able to do it or will want to do it. I know I want to do it, but that's because I grew up with it, right? So I knew about this stuff a long time ago because I've always had a system. So for me, this is like, oh yeah, cool. Because now I can basically start over, put a colony or put a station wherever I want, and I can expand on it. You couldn't expand on it before. You could only get one, right? So now they're making it to where I could like expand and get more and more and more, and people can help me or people can join in and we can give them systems too. It just depends if you want to be the architects. Since they're not going to punish us for having a system, which I thought that was an interesting word that Zach used on the last Frontier Unlocked, was because they punish us for like having a carrier. They really punish us. So it's like, did they just, I think they really were not ready for the fact that everybody was going to make that their main ride, right? Because literally anybody that can afford one will get one, and they will use it as their main gig, their main ride. Now I thought I saw some shenanigans out here. Where'd it go? Where's the pilots? I saw some lasers out here. I thought we were on to something. Oh, there it is. Look at that. He's coming in hot too. He's coming in hot. What do you mean unknown? What do you mean unknown? Give me the deets. Where's my deets? Is he getting ready to leave or what's going on? He's turning around. He's doing something. He's got something going on, commanders. He's not letting me know what he is. Huh. Let's try to let's retarget him. No, he's still unknown. He's not switching. Oh, somebody scanned me. Who just scanned me? Oh, there he is. He's blinking. I knew there was something I could see. Oh, look at that big sucker. Let me see what Tommy Two-Tone's doing over here. Come here, Tommy Two-Tone. What's your gig? Come on, scan him up. He's wanted, baby. You know what that means, boys. That means we get to shoot him. Look at all them bullets. Look at all those bullets. I don't even know if those are all my bullets. I don't even know who else is helping me, but somebody's helping me. Whoever that guy is. That could be... Is that Nuts? That's you, Nuts. Invite me to a wing, buddy. Come on, man. Hook a brother up. Pretty sure that's Nuts. There we go. Yep, it's Nuts. I knew it. Right on, Nuts. Now we got some hot nuts, too, man. That's awesome. Is he dead? What's going on? There's some shenanigans going on here. Oh, thermal overload. Okay, my bad. My bad. Little thermal overload. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to see here, commanders. A little bit of thermal overload. Nothing to see here. He's going downtown. He's getting close to my pulse beams, man. He's going to get hurt. He's not gonna like that one little bit. Now you can sub-target stuff and all that, but you know, for the most part, they don't run away here. Not in the big extraction. Like I said, if you've got stuff and you don't want to lose it, do not go here. Go to the other one. Go to the regular hazard red zone. Or resource extraction. Sorry. Hot nuts, baby, tonight. Yeah, we're getting scanned. Under attack? Are you kidding me? How did I miss him all that many times? Did he chafe me into oblivion? Is that what was going on there? I don't even know. Oh, yeah, I missed him again. That guy is fast, boy. He's just getting away from my my gimbal beam lasers. How you gonna get away from them? Yeah, we got some company out here right now. We got there was at least somebody else shooting. I'm not sure who else was out here. Boom. Bye-bye. Don't mess with me and Hot Nuts. I think he has the same paint job. Did you see that? He stole my paint job. I don't know if he's got the kit, though. Definitely got the paint. That paint job's badass. I don't blame him. That's a badass paint. Oh, look, he's going at it. Look at all them. He's like a pulse laser master over there. Look, burst lasers, pulse lasers. That boy is crazy. Yeah, mine was built a while ago, so back in the day. I think the meta we could have changed it a little bit nowadays, but gotta be careful though, because Hot Nuts drives like a crazy old lady. Gotta watch for him. Come on, get that chafe off of there. You scum! Did you just give me a haircut? You just gave me a haircut. Can you believe that? There we go. Come on. We're getting all the beams on you. He wants to ram me really bad. I think he's dead. Or close to it. Oh, he's chafing again. Those beam lasers don't give a F. They're just like, oh, hell no. Hell no. You ain't getting away, punk. Bye, punk. All right, man. We just exploded him. Look at that. Almost 1 million. Almost 1 million for that. Holy spuckets. All right. Let's see. We're going to follow Nuts around. We're going to see what he's doing. He knows what's going on. I'm gonna let him lead the way. He gets to be the star of the show for the rest of the hour here, okay? How much time we got? Oh yeah. Alright, Nuts, let's go. Oh, Nuts is in. He's all in. Nuts has got a target. There's a bunch of targets over there. I don't know what. Okay, he switched because there's other shenanigans going on over there. Let me get my engines up so I can keep up with Nuts, because Nuts is on a roll. Don't get him confused with Sugar Nuts. That's his cousin. Let's see. Wellard, he's wanted. I want to select the same one as my buddy, though. Yeah. That's the one he's on right there. Oh, he's going in hot. He's going in hot, Commanders. Damn, he's gonna kill him before I even get over there. He's gonna die quick. I just had to give him a little bit of love. There we go. He's dead. Alright, what else we got, Nut? Oh, Nuts is on something. Here he goes. Nuts is the man. He's called the ball. I didn't even scan him. I should have scanned him, but I didn't do it. What? Why are you attacking me? Nuts is the one that called you. Hey, you get off me. What are you doing? You don't shoot the leader of the squad. Never do that. Oh, he's dead. Alright, Hot Nuts, baby, tonight. So we're just going to follow him around, and we're going to kill whatever Nuts is killing. We're helping him. Okay, we're support team. Support team Alpha. Support team Alpha, helping the Nut. Alrighty. Wait, he changed gears. He must have found a better target. Let's see what's going on. How far out is that? Oh, it's a federal gunship. That's why. He wants a little bit of that Wants a little bit of that gunship love, baby. We're almost in range. We've got a target. Come on. Oh, he's dead. He is gone. He's gone, commanders. Gone. Now, this may not be the most exciting gameplay, but if you want to turn in that cartographic data, you better get over here and do it. Get over here and do it right now. Come over now. Come now. Come now. Yesterday, I think it was Nuts and I ended up tapping him on the nose with my nose and my Corvette, and we started doing a dance together. It was pretty fun. Holy spuckers, there's shenanigans going on, commanders. Nuts has got he's got something on the hook there. He's trying to figure out, oh, there's a wanted guy. I think he's still sticking with that one. Okay. All right, well, it looks like this is the guy. Whee! One day I may adjust the weapons, but I like the weapons the way they are right now. They're okay. They're probably not the best configuration in the world, but definitely can't be the worst, because I wanted the big lasers to take down the shield. I probably should have had it to where the big lasers are the finishers and use something a little bit more punchy. I don't know what I even have on there. They're just big. You know, this is one of the few ships that actually has a huge hard point. 2 actually on this one, so it's very cool. You know, looks good. It's not necessarily the best one I would pick, but I'll take it. You know. All right, let's find out what Hot Nuts is doing. He's on something. He's on a mission. Wait, no, that's not his mission. There's 2 down there, Nuts. You gonna get this big ass anaconda? Looks like there's an anaconda right there. Look at that. He's wanted too. I don't know what. So Nuts is not on the big giant anaconda. He's on something else. There's a big giant anaconda though. Hopefully Nuts will see it, and that will be our next adventure. Because nothing says excitement more than killing an anaconda. Although I'm a huge anaconda fan, I'm also a huge fan of big explosions. So whatever I got to do to get that, that's what I do. Okay. Now I may end up in the Cali Neb this weekend, but I definitely want to make sure I did my part. Vortex Squadron, anybody that's available here, because a lot of people are still in the Cali, and there will only be logistics running. The limos will only be running if there's a request to have a limo run. So it was getting a little expensive for us over time, so we're cutting back our costs a little bit. Not a lot of people were offering oh, gadzooks. Did you see how hard I hit that thing? 25% of my shield went down. That's how hard I hit that thing. All right, let's go. Now this is another federal gunship, dropship. Sorry, it said drop. I forgot there's a difference. Okay, he's dead. Let's see what Nuts is. Nuts has already moved on to the next target. He still hasn't found that conda yet. Oh yeah, target shield's offline. That's because we just shot him off there. We just peeled him like an onion. Did you guys see that? Hey, Squirrel, how's it going? 07 to you. Good luck. I don't know how much work we're gonna have to do to undo this. It's not like there's. I mean, I think in Inara you can probably see a meter, but I haven't even looked up that yet because it used to be. I think we were able to see a meter in Inara, so we could see kind of where things were flowing, if we were doing any good at all, if we were just... Oh, my lord. I didn't even get a target on that one. Hot Nuts took that one away. I don't know where he's going. Let's see. Oh, there's the Conda. I'll bet you that's the one. Yep, that's him. There he is. Now, you can do a lot of tricks, you know, fire at their FSD, fire at their power plant. But these guys don't really run here, so you don't have to worry about that too much, that part. But whoa, man, we just made short work of that guy. We just made short work of that little Anaconda. We got some monies. Got some monies, commanders. We got all the monies. See, but the nice thing about the beams, I just saw some lasers. But the nice thing about the beams is that you don't have to worry about reloading your ammo. And that's kind of important when you're doing something like this, because you don't want time away from, you want as little time away from the battlefield as you can. I'm not sure what nuts is on. There was some stuff. Oh, this is a python. He's in a wing. We can get him. All right, let's get him. Oh, he's ready. He said, "Oh hell's no." You see that? He just tried to go after nuts. He wants some nuts. There we go. Yeah, he's on another gig, but I'm gonna go ahead and take this little guy right now. Actually, what we'll do? Here, we're gonna cheat. Not close enough yet. There we go. Target shields offline. There we go. We don't want nuts getting all the glory. We're gonna steal some glory. There we go. Let's just do that. And then what's this guy? That other guy's still gonna be chasing us around too. Come here, silly dog. He's a wanted man. Come here, bud. You are going downtown. You are going downtown. Did you just... No, you did not. No, you did not. Oh, look at that. Hot Nuts just gave me a haircut. Man, how am I down to 50%? How's that a thing? Oh, because I'm not recharging. That's why. And we are getting seriously under attack right now. Look at that. It's because I dragged in that other group. I thought it was funny. I don't remember what my shield cell bank is on. To be honest with you, I wouldn't know how to shoot it right now if I wanted to. I can't remember. It's probably on... I don't think it'd be on S. Might be on... Oh, if I know. It's on something. I'll have to find it. So I should use my shield cell bank right now, but I don't remember where it is. I don't think it's on a fire group. It's on a... Are you going to let me target this guy? Why is it not targeting? Target. There he goes. Now it's targeting. Is it like Shift C? Nope. That wasn't it. We're getting beat up pretty good. There we go. We got one of them. There are 3 more guys here. They're all out for bear. Look at these guys. I gotta remember where my shield cell bank is, Commander. We're in serious trouble here. I'm gonna have to run away. We need to find the shield. Jesus, these guys are firing fast. Who the hell is that? Hold on, we're gonna have to scooch back. We got four commanders. 5, 6. I don't see it. Hot Nuts is taking kind of a beating. We're gonna have to back up because we're getting too much trouble. Way too low. See if they're following me. I'm not sure if they're following me or not. They were flying pretty fast though. That one was really moving. That one was super duper moving. All right. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Don't need to run so much. Hot Nuts is almost out of shield as well. Man, for an expert, he sure does shoot a lot. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? These guys are super fast. I can't even hardly find them. Yeah, there's so many of them. Nerg? Hold on, I gotta scooch back, Nerg. Am I on your, are you on my friends list, Nerg? Yep, sure is. Alright, hold on, I'm trying to avoid, man, these little ships are just ripping me to shreds. I don't know how, Hot Nuts is in trouble too, he better back off. Hot, if you're listening, you better back off. We're getting a little bit overwhelmed, there's just too many. They're tearing up my shields, and I gotta remember how the hell to do my shield cell bank. I can't remember. Trying to think, what would I have called that? What would I have said? If I was like, I need a shield cell bank, what would I have put it on? I put it on a key, I'm sure, but I'm not sure which one. Yeah, these guys are just vicious. Vicious. These guys are tearing me up. Hopefully Hot Nuts backed off. Yeah, I'm surprised they were able to do us like that. They were able to overpower us. Of course, there was like 8 of them, but hey, you know, it is what it is. So we got Knerg. Nerg is on the point. Is on point. This guy's still chasing me. We got 7%, man. Oh man, they're just all firing at me. I gotta go again. Should die pretty quick once I can get, if I can get a tag on it before my shields go down. So otherwise I'm gonna have to run. There we go, we got one. Shields are offline, we gotta move. Got to move, babies, because we can't take a lot of damage now. We're in trouble. All right. We'll do the old Sir Robin. Because they can't mass lock this thing. This thing's got its own gravity. All right, I'm just gonna pop out real quick. Not anymore, we ain't. All right, now we should be able to charge. Let's at least get the shield up. And we'll turn around. We should just be able, because we stopped as soon as we exited. So we should be able to be somewhat close to the conflict zone. Yep, we are. Then we come back. Now we got our shields charging up. Yep, there goes the shield. It came back. Good. It's only at 14% though. Now where's my boys? Here's one of them. Hot nuts, baby, tonight. He's 31. We are far away from nuts. We are all out of nuts. And he's... Oh, he got his shield back. I gotta figure out which key is my shield booster. I'll look it up soon. But for right now, we're just roughing it. We're gonna rough it. We don't have my shield cell bank. My bad. Mistakes were made. Never happens though. Never make mistakes. Might try. There he is. Hello. Oh. Okay, target destroyed. Good. Hot Nuts was on the point. Yeah, they was just ganging up on me, commanders. They were ganging on me. They were ganging on me. Now I don't know where Nurg is. I didn't see Nurg. Somebody scanned me. Who the hell? Oh, there's another purple guy. That's why. There's a purple guy back here. What is he doing? Aha! Oh, 2 jumps out? Okay. Well, we're gonna go... Damn! Hot Nuts, like, shot him with a... I think he looked at him funny and it blew him up. Hot nuts, baby, tonight. We got the hot nuts, baby, tonight. Alright, here we go. We're coming in hot. We're coming in on hot nuts. Oh, somebody's scanning us. Get him. It's got to be down here. Where is he? Oh, damn. Hot nuts found him. I heard him. There he is. He's over there. Oh, I was looking at something completely different. Alright, here we go. There's at least a wing in here. There's some nasty little wings in here, man. What the hell, dude? Oh. Got my pips. Forgot the pips, commanders. Sometimes you just gotta forget the pips, you know what I mean? Good thing Hot Nuts remembered his pips. Or else we'd be in big trouble. There we go. Now we're all charged up, ready to assault us some bounties. Get some bounties going. Bounty hunter. I'm the bounty hunter. All right. This guy is in trouble. He's going downtown. Boom. All right. Hot Nuts. Good job, Hot Nuts. Oh, I think I saw Nurg. Nurg's he's gone supersonic. He's coming in hot. I seen him. Where did I lost somebody. I lost one of them. Where'd the other one go? Where is he at? Team signal Nurg. Okay, that's where he came in. I don't know if did Hot Nuts go repair? He might have had to, because he was like... Oh, no, he's not. He's right there. Oh, no, he's right in the mix. He's right there. All right. Mrs. Featherbottom? Okay, that's funny. That's hilarious. I like it. It's funny. Brit's got a sense of humor. Gotta like it. This guy's tough. He's tough. He's got 27 beams on him, and he's still just like, yeah, it's all good. I'd even bust out. Look at that. That's crate. That's why. Those crate rocks. If you're gonna be a bad guy, do it in the crate. The Raiders of Hupan. Boom. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right, see where... Oh, damn, somebody just left. Elvis has left the building, boys. Whee! What is that? That's a team signal. I don't want no team signal. I want team... Wing Alpha here. There's Hot Nuts. He might be repairing or something. I should probably be doing the same thing, to be honest. In the meantime, commanders, I think that's where I'm going to call the stream. However, You see where we're playing? See what we're doing? If you didn't catch the beginning, I explained the whole thing, what's going on, how to deal with it, how to fix it, how to do it. So go to the beginning. That's where all the important information is, Commanders. Oh, he's doing a spin-a-rooney for us. So, yeah. So I'm going to call it for today. If you want to join us in the Discord, please feel free to join us at this address here. If you want to check out the pilots and all their backstories, you can go here. If you want to support the channel, besides being a channel member, you can do that right here on the channel down below the video. But also you can go to the Patreon. And yeah, we're going to call it for today. But we're still going to play. Thank you, Reversed. We're still going to play, just not on stream. Okay, so come on in. If you want to come in, come in. You know where to go. Come help us so we get this system back in the right state. Okay? Guys, gals, pals, commanders, I enjoyed our time together. We'll catch you again real soon.
Stardust in your hair, you're a cosmic dream. Flying through the space on a laser beam. Galactic whispers calling out your name. Vortex squadron lights up just the same. Planetary dance under nebulous skies. With a wink and a nod, diamond stars in your eyes. From the shadows of moons to the edge of the truth. Commander, you shine like a stellar sleuth. Wishing you all the best in the void out there. From the cosmic center, gotta feel that flare. Waiting a salute like a bright comet's tail. Commander will follow, no way we could fail. Black holes and quasars, they can't dim your light. Exploring the unknown till the final night. Through wormhole twists and nebulous form, we'll ride the pulsars in a galactic storm. Gravitational waves carry our creed. In the silent vacuum where whispers lead. Our beacon is bright, it never will stray. Follow the trail into the Milky Way. Wishing you all the best in the void out there. From the cosmic center, gotta feel that flare. Waiting a salute like a bright comet's tail. Commander will follow, no way we could fail. Our beacon is bright, it never will stray. Follow the trail into the Milky Way. Wishing you all the best in the void out there. From the cosmic center, gotta feel that flare. Waiting a salute like a bright comet's tail. Commander will follow, no way we could fail. Oh, we could fail. Way we could fail.